Dear students, welcome back to the class from Asset Kupwara. As you know, we are continuing the chapter working of institutions. Probably it will be the last lecture of your this chapter, because here remains only now the topic the president, prime minister. We have discussed the ministerial powers, and now here remains the president, and the last topic of your chapter is judiciary, that I will discuss in next lecture. That will be the final lecture of this chapter. So now, if you have understood the powers of prime minister well, it will be very easy for you to understand the presidential powers. First, you will remember that we are talking about the president of India, powers of the president of India. The president of India does not exercise so many powers. This president is only the nominal head of the state. What does this nominal head means? Nominal head means that prime minister, I will make you understand here, the prime minister plus his cabinet, they take every decision, whatever will be that on the national level, they take the decision, then that decision goes to the president only for the sign, only for the signature. It goes to the president, and president is bound to sign that, and president is bound to sign that decision. He can't say that I will not sign that decision, but he has to sign that decision. It is the duty of the president. But we will see that president has some discretionary powers. Discretionary means where he will take, where his decisions will prevail. That's called as discretionary power. You will first remember that the current president of India is Ramnath Kovind. So let's now start the presidential powers. First, you will remember the president of India is not elected directly by the people as the prime minister is elected, because prime minister is elected, his party, his ministers are directly elected by the people through votes. But president is not elected by the people. He is elected by members of parliament, and he is elected by members of legislative assemblies. Parliament, we have already discussed what is parliament. It is the house of council of ministers, and it has two houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. All those members collectively elect the president, and MLAs, member of legislators, they are the state level ministers. They also take part in the election of the president. He is the nominal head of the nation. Nominal head, I have discussed here that every decision which is made on the by the PM and his cabinet, and the president is bound to sign that that decision. That's called as the nominal head of the nominal head of the nation. He supervises all the things that are happening in the nation, but he can't take decisions on his own. Whenever the president takes any decision, he has to consult the council of ministers, that's the cabinet of the prime minister. He can't take any decision without the cabinet. And he has one important function. When a party gets a majority in elections, they go to the president, and then president is and the president exercises his discretionary power. He can elect any person among them who can lead that party. But the basic thing here is that the party should win with the majority in Lok Sabha. For example, the BJP is today the ruling party. When BJP won the elections on national level, they go to the president of India, and then the then president was the Pranab Mukherjee, and they go there and they proved their majority in parliament, and then the Modi was elected as prime minister. Now the third or fourth function of the president is that he appoints chief justice of India. Chief justice of India means the head judge of the Supreme Court. The head judge of the Supreme Court is the chief justice of the India. The other judges of the Supreme Court and the judges of the High Court of States, he can appoint all these judges. Governors of states are also appointed by the president. The election commissioners, the election commission, you will I remember I have given a topic, full-fledged topic on this. The election commission of India conducts elections. It is the separate organization. It is not from the government. It is the separate organization which conducts elections in India. That's called as Election Commission of India. Election Commission of India. And the members of Election Commission of India are also appointed by the president. Governors, you know who the governors are. Chief ministers are something else, and chief ministers are real heads of the state, and governors are the nominal heads. They are from the state government. And ambassador to other countries. Now, what ambassadors are? Every country has its own representatives in other countries. For example, we will take the example of India. If you have visited Delhi, there is a huge lane of about 93 buildings, huge lane of 193 buildings in Delhi, and they have these buildings are from different countries, and they have the names there written there. For example, there is the embassy of Pakistan that has written over there on the board that it is the embassy of Pakistan. Who resides in that embassy? In the embassies, the ambassadors reside. They are the representatives of countries to the other countries of the world. For example, India has all the representatives from all other nations of the world, and in the other nations, India has also its representative. They are called as ambassadors. They are also chosen by the president. International treaties are signed in the name of president. What international treaties mean? For example, there is any agreement which is signed between the nations, between the two countries, that's all only approved when that is signed by the president. And president is the commander of defense forces in India. Defense means every force that's involved in the defense of India. Here is the terrestrial forces, navy forces, marine forces, and aerial forces means air forces. They all are headed by the president of India. Now here was the Chief Justice of India. Now the current Chief Justice of India is the current head of Supreme Court is Justice Bobde. You will remember Justice Bobde. And the President of India is Ramnath Kovind. So it was all for today. Class dismissed.